Hey, Mouse.
Hey, good evening, good evening.
How was your day?
Oh, not too bad. A little wild. How was yours?
Well, pretty good. Uh, about the past 45 minutes, I've been sitting here watching lightning, and it's spider lightning type. I love that. I think it's so cool.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, 'cause it fingers out all over the cloud. I don't want to, it's not the top of the clouds. It's at the, oh, that was beautiful. It was
Uh,
pink.
anyway, everybody, we're sitting here. I just thought I'd open an open panel live and see if anybody had thought about their challenges. Hint, hint, hairback, or anybody else out there. Give y'all a chance to come up and challenge somebody, or
I, uh, I got it on chat, so I can see chat,
okay. Well,
just so
hairback,
you know.
have you thought about, because you hold an open challenge, if you thought about who you're going to
Yeah,
challenge
I
next?
asked Harley Dad. I go, hey,
Oh,
think of something that you could do that because I know with his foot I don't want to screw around. So I asked him to think about something that you think would be a challenge because I'd like to challenge you. He goes, okay, I'll get back to you on it.
and we haven't come up with anything yet.
Not yet.
Well,
I have no idea what he'd choose, or I actually wouldn't know what to choose myself against Harley Dad.
hmm. Well, there's still, trivia games or other games you
Yeah,
can come up with.
yeah.
I would like to get together a family feud knot and take teams. I think that would be fun.
You know what? That's weird because I'm like, they call me the knower of all useless information.
Okay.
Well, basically, I know a lot of shit, but it's all useless. It's nothing I can.
Okay, well, um,
I hope we get somebody to come in.
any word on Machinius? How he's coming out on it.
No, not yet. Oh, I'm sure he'll think of somebody.
I'm sure he'll be in later on. I'll catch him then, see if he's got any ideas.
If we did a trivia thing, how would we go about it? I mean, as far as, knowing
Hey,
who's
Arctic.
got the answer right first and
Well, I mean, that's easy. Just call Forrest over. He hosts it. He's got all the
Arctic
questions.
Timberwolf. Hello.
Hey, Arctic, how are you?
You want to join us? The StreamYard thing's right there. Army Vet. Hello. Thanks
Hey,
for
Army
coming
Vet.
in. I'm going through a nice light show right now from Mother Nature. So,
Army Vet's got some awesome videos. He does some really cool lives with music, jamming. Oh, Arctic, just okay, Arctic. You know the rule. If I catch you eating, you got to tell me what you're eating. Thank you, Army Vet. Much love to you, man.
pot roast. That sounds so good, let me tell you. Oh my God, I love pot roast.
Where did that come from?
Huh?
Where did pot roast come from? I didn't see
My
that.
head?
Oh, I'm
I
like
love pot
Arctic.
roast.
Arctic Timberwolf did not say that.
You told, yeah, well, that's what made me think about it because you said if you're eating, you got to tell us what it is, and I'm trying to think of things that would be really good for cooking.
You done got caught making up lies, haven't you? Look at you. Face it, it's a hot dog, isn't it?
Oh my God, so much. Yeah, I got a Dutch oven, and it's not one with the glass lid; it's one with the metal lid.
Uh-huh.
I got two that way. One I can hang over a fire, the other one not so much. But I make my pot roast, stews, everything in it, and oh my God, it tastes so good. But the one thing you don't want to do is store it in it because it will absorb the iron flavor.
Ew, yeah. I still cook mine in the pressure cooker.
Well, it's the same thing. It's just it doesn't get as done as quick as a pressure cooker, but you
Yeah.
still come out with the same result. It's all tender, fall off the bone. Oh my God, is that good?
Mm. I just usually throw mine into there and I chop, chop up some potatoes, carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Leave a little bit of water in
Onion.
it to gravy up. I want my
You
onion
know,
powder.
well, you know what else is good in it? If you've never tried it, try Lipton onion soup mix.
Mm, I can see where that would be good.
Oh my God.
Frozen pizza. Now it's time for a cigar. There he goes.
Arctic.
I'm hoping too that somebody will, challenge somebody to an eating challenge. I hope we have one of those.
No, I'm not doing an eating challenge because I'd get my ass kicked.
somebody
Don't get me
challenge
wrong.
somebody.
Go ahead.
Somebody challenge somebody to a Vienna sausage eating contest.
Oh my God.
I'll run the clock. See who can eat the can the fastest.
My youngest daughter loves those.
I remember eating them when I was a kid.
Well, she comes here when she comes here. She usually has two or three cans with her. It's like, are you serious? Dad, I like them.
that's
Hey,
that's okay. They'll eat them.
yeah, and she does too.
I remember when the kids were little and we'd go play at the park or stuff. The snacks that they would take would be a can of Vienna sausages and a roll of saltine crackers.
Really?
Yeah, because I always wanted to take peanut butter and jelly.
Me too.
Don't go
But then
bad,
again,
y'all.
I think that's any kid. Why would I want something like that when I can have peanut butter and jelly, Ma?
Well, that's what I always wanted. They always wanted the sausages and crackers.
Here's something that really blew my mind. When I was in that home up in Buffalo, I went to a camp usually every summer for 2 weeks. Not the homes camp, but another one.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how they could afford it, but they sent us anyway. And every meal you could either eat what they had on the chow line or peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. For drinks, you could either have milk, tea, iced tea, of course, or pop. Guess what I had every single meal?
Pop.
Oh, I
Soda.
had peanut butter and jelly with pop.
Yeah.
Well, one of the counselors questioned it, and then another one come up and says, "No, peanut butter and jelly is one of the best things for them."
Yeah, it really is. I know the jelly has a lot of sugar in it, but the peanut butter has a lot of protein,
Yep.
and the bread is, carbs, and the sugar just helps kick it in all in there.
And back then, I was quite hyper. I mean, I had a lot of energy to burn, and I would too. I'd burn a lot of energy.
Oh yeah.
Right. Playing baseball, going on bike rides, hiking a lot of times. We got a place out here called Letchworth State Park, and it's called the Mini Grand Canyon of the East. And they got this train bridge that goes over it. You can't do it anymore because they put a great big tall chain link fence up so you can't reach over it. But before they did that, we used to go over there and take bowling balls and drop them off.
Mm,
Oh my God, Mouse.
that's mean.
Mean. We wouldn't drop them on anybody. We drop them into the river.
Oh. Does
Oh,
the bowling ball float or sink?
oh no. You drop it and you'd swear to God you were having an air raid. It sounded like a bomb whistling through air. I mean, it did. It whistled as it was going down.
Uh-huh.
One of them hit the girder. The whole bridge vibrated,
Ooh.
shot the bowling ball out, hit the creek bed, and split right in half. And then they went flying. Now you got to think that's a 17 or a 15-pound ball. Holy crap.
Yeah. I watched my mother do it on a bowling alley with a purple bowling ball one time. She
Yeah,
wound up. She threw it back. She lunged forward. She let go of the ball. It flew through the air perfectly. Was going to land where it should have. And the minute it hit the bowling alley, it just shattered like glass.
oh, wow.
And she turned around like, "What do I do?" like,
I would too.
we all stood there going, "What would you do?"
Wow.
She was so upset. That was a very expensive bowling ball. But it was shocking that they could just shatter like that. Now the old ones, the black solid ones, those you couldn't break. Was that
When
what
we
y'all
went
were?
up, go ahead.
Was that what y'all were throwing over? Was those old solid black ones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Well, there was another time we went up there, and I don't know where my buddy got this, but he found this styrofoam airplane, and the wingspan was like, oh, I'd have to say a good 5 feet. The body on it was long. The wings slid through the center of the airplane, and the wings were all one piece. The tail
Uh-huh.
you had to put on. But what I didn't know was there was a counterweight at the front. to help
Right.
it fly.
Uh-huh.
I let it go, and that damn thing did look like it was shot down by the Red Baron. It was just doing circles until it hit the freaking water.
Yes.
Oh, did I get in trouble? You didn't let me put the damn counterweight on. Well, I didn't know I was supposed to have a goddamn counterweight.
Well, did you learn a lesson?
Yeah, I never saw one again. Oh, we used to have a real good time. And when you go down into the gorge itself, if there hasn't been water for a while, the water doesn't run that hard on the riverbed, but they got channels and they're like water slides that you can ride right down until you get to the next falls. Yeah,
Huh.
then you want to get out.
Yeah.
But my God, if you guys could see this place, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Sounds like it. We got a few places like that scattered around up through here.
We got a place up near me. This Letchworth is like about 40 miles from here. But the one I'm about to tell you about, it's a lookout point and it's only about, I don't know, 12 miles at the most.
Uh-huh.
But you're on top of this great big hill and it overlooks Lake Erie. And it's a scenic view all along the coast of Lake Erie. And from where you're standing, you can actually see buffalo on a clear day.
Wow.
And then if you look at a map of Lake Erie, Canada's side has a real long peninsula that goes out almost to the center of the lake,
Right.
but it's in, I don't know how you would describe it's kind of like a banana shape though.
Yeah.
And you can see that from up there. And you can also see power towers from an electric station on the island there.
I know a place up here that you can look out across and see the mountains of 7 different states in one view. That's how
I've
far
heard
you
that.
can see it.
I've heard of that before. Are you near Gatlinburg?
Yeah.
What's the Sevierville?
Oh, it's all just one stretch up through there. Yeah.
Is that located right about where it is?
Um, I think so. Let me look exactly where it's at. Let me look at the map. Nope, I looked up the wrong thing. I looked up Ruby Falls. I was looking at Lookout Mountain. Isn't that the name of it? Lookout Mountain?
I have no idea. It could be.
From the Rock City Point, a marker claims that the 7 U.S. states can be seen: Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama. The claim is repeated on numerous barns in the surrounding area. Yeah.
No, Arctic. I have no idea why they would drill a hole like that. I'm hoping you were asking that as a question because you knew the answer.
Sounds like a query to me.
I was thinking more of like if there was swampland or something they wanted to drain, maybe that was used for a drain hole. I don't know. I have no clue though. Oh, it's at the top of a bluff. So I don't think that would be it then.
There's a place like that I played around out west. It was over in New Mexico, but so it really wasn't in the woods. It was way out in the pasture, and it was a bluff, and then had a waterfall and spring and.
Hey Arctic, how big around was the hole though? Ooh, that was a nice lightning bolt.
Well, that's a common thing here around Tennessee is people finding where the old quarries have filled full of water,
Oh, did
where
you
they
see
hit a
what he
water
put?
table and they
Did you see what it was used for, Mouse?
that was made to make lead shot for the muskets. What?
Yeah. He asked why the holes were drilled into the stone there. I had no idea.
Oh, oh, the hole the size of a softball. Oh, I see. Or either that or that's where they fired them into. We have a big old cannonball still inside of a church up here from the Civil War.
Yeah. I seen a building in Gettysburg like that.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if they just stuck it there and patched around it just for the hell of it or what, but they claim that's from the Civil War and that's how it landed.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
The same way with ours. It's back and forth. Some say they put it back there, some say it was always there. But history does talk about it being, that church being shot. So
Mm-hmm.
either way, it's a nice little attraction when you're driving through town.
Excuse me.
Point up and look at it, tell everybody about it. So, what kind of challenge, Airbag? We got to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, I know. I wish I had an idea. I thought possibly that Harley Dad would be able to come up with something by now. Because I wouldn't know what to challenge him. Like I said, I don't want to put him out.
Well, I mean, it can be like one of the brain games. Sudoku.
I'll be damned.
I'd to make y'all have a spelling bee. Yeah. Did you hear me?
What's that?
I'd to make you two have a spelling bee.
Okay,
Huh?
good. I don't know if he'd go for it, but I'm intelligent. I mean, I can spell.
There's another idea.
Give me something to spell and I'll see if I'm right. And don't say hyperpolysyllabic susquipedalianistic either.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Expialidocious. No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Superstition.
I'm not sure. I'm really not.
Really? I done got you. I done stumped you.
I'm just, you know, it's kind of odd because I really don't know what to do about it. I mean,
Hmm.
I don't know if I should stick with Harley Dad or ask Arctic if he wants to do a challenge, or I don't know, maybe ask Anissa. I don't know. I really don't.
What kind of challenge you got, Arctic? What would you come up with? And who would you challenge? Still eating on that meatloaf?
No. Oh hell no, that's been gone a couple days now. Uh like the one that me and Machinist just got done with. Just anything, even something other than that.
Any challenge, any kind of
Yeah.
challenge.
Yep.
If you could challenge someone we all run around with, someone that comes on here, who would you challenge and what would be the challenge?
Oh, that
Would it
was
be an eating
beautiful.
contest? Would it be a sit up contest? Maybe
I
a
can
spelling bee, a cook off,
trivia.
trivia? Tic tac toe. Because really, come on, Arctic. You've heard me talk about the mod challenges.
Me and Machinist just had the cook off last Saturday, so
Yeah.
and I won.
Did you? Did you really know? Mm?
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a tie.
If you say so, I'm gonna let you have it. Okay, if you say so. Oh Jesus, stay awake the longest.
Ooh, how would we do
Yeah,
that?
right. He goes, I don't know.
Yeah. And who would you challenge?
You can't have any helpers either. Hint, hint.
Yeah, I reckon the stay up inhibitors would be kind of cheating.
Yeah, just like cooking something in an oven before a cookout is cheating.
Oh, beep. But that still leaves now two open challenges, and you're still on the
Yeah, I
hook,
know.
airbag. You know a challenge I would like to see that we haven't seen in many years?
What's that?
Do you remember how the old car lots would do those challenges? And how,
Oh,
like,
see who can like keep their hands on a vehicle the
yeah,
longest?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they, yeah. or Or when somebody from the car lot would like go up in the air in a boom or up on a billboard sign and refuse to come down till something got sold or something.
Arctic said he'd challenge everyone. Oh my God, this lightning is really doing good and it's not even raining. Can you hear it?
Kind of.
Well, I didn't have you at the window this time. Just wondered because it was pretty close.
I think we've already done those challenges, Arctic. That's the thing about being my age, though. I never have to do that ever again, and I'm like, that's important to me. I
Yeah.
don't have to stay up no more. I don't have to push it.
Well, I couldn't do it. Frankly, I wouldn't want to do it because it makes me feel like crap after I've been up after so long.
Try doing an infant. You know what I mean? It's 2 hours on, 2 hours off, 2 hours on, 2 hours off, 2 hours on, 2 hours off.
Yeah.
And if there were any other kids or toddlers before that, yeah, that 2 hours on and 2 hours off ain't working all the way around, you know.
Almost sounds like wax on, wax off.
I remember at some point I felt like, man, there's always a kid awake, isn't there? It doesn't matter what time of the day or not it is. One of these kids is always awake. They cannot sleep at the same time.
Okay, a sleeping contest then. Who can sleep the longest? Jesus Christ, don't tell my wife that. She'd freaking win that hands down.
I got a few people I would nominate for that team, yeah.
She wouldn't I couldn't hardly get her to quit sleeping. Oh wait. Unless she had to go to work, then she was right up. Yeah. Well, I'll get off that subject real quick.
Record scratch, huh?
Put the brakes on that one.
Let's see, what else could they think about?
Hey Arctic, are you good at trivia? Like music or I don't know. No, trivia.
Trivia. It's not real trivial.
Like what band sang Spirit in the Sky? Do you know, Mouse?
Say it again.
Who sang Spirit in the Sky? Gonna go when I die.
I don't know.
It wasn't a band, it was a guy. His name was Norman Greenbaum.
Yeah, see, that's a generation before me.
Oh, you'd recognize it if you heard it, I'm sure.
Arctic Timberwolf says, I don't know. I'm an encyclopedia of useless information.
I wonder where we heard that before, Mouse.
Well, I mean, I got questions. Is it Encyclopedia Britannica? Was it one of the cheap versions?
Arctic, I just said that to Mouse not too long ago. I'm the knower of useless information. Yep. You're the only other one I've ever heard say that. Kind of comical, actually.
Yeah, but I know in our day and time, if you actually admit to knowing the encyclopedia, it's because you were like me and you had to sit down and copy it many times for misbehaving.
Oh, I didn't have to copy it, but I had to do research with
uh,
them. I always liked looking at
well,
them.
that too, but I mean, that was normally you would pick one and go find your subject.
The home I was in had a set of those, and they also had a set for kids. And they were both encyclopedias.
I remember a salesman come to the door and sold my parents that set.
They
And I
weren't
was
cheap either.
I was excited. I was like, yes, one at home. I don't have to use the libraries no more.
They weren't cheap either.
No, they weren't. I remember when
Excuse
mom and
me.
dad got rid of them. It was like heartbreaking. They were hard to let go of, but geez, we had the internet. Like, why did we need them?
Well, you know what? They're worth quite a bit now if you got a set.
I don't know. Maybe just some collectors. I mean, it's not something people are out there just buying up anymore. That's the thing about collectibles and old antiques. There's a lot of stuff worth a lot of money, but it's not that simple. You got to go find somebody who's actually looking for it or who collects it.
Right, right.
You want to come up on panel with us, Arctic? You're more than welcome. You don't have to cam up.
Yeah, we're not that other channel. All
I
right, I'll shut
know
up.
Arctic's libraries still exist. They do, but like for what internet? I guess now for using the internet when you don't have a computer or when you left it or whatever.
I wonder if they would have encyclopedias at the library.
Oh,
Or if
I'm
they
sure.
did do away, well, they could have done away with them because of the computer knowledge.
All right, go ahead. I was trying to remember when the last time I actually walked into a library. And that had to have been around high school.
Oh my God. I don't think I've been in a live. Oh my God. Yeah, I'd say around ninth grade. Oh my God.
Well, I can say I was about 18 or, 17, 18,
That
I
was
guess.
52 years ago.
Boy, you need to return something, I bet. You got a fine. They gonna come get you.
Mouse, yesterday was July 19th, Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
I went to the home I was in on July 19th, Wednesday, 1967.
Wow.
And it's the first time since I went in that it has hit July 19th on a Wednesday since then. I don't know why or how, but it has happened that way.
Go see you made it.
You got to figure 56 years ago, yesterday. It doesn't seem possible.
Wow.
Yeah, I was 10 years old.
That's crazy.
I'm an old fart. I'm sorry. Heh. You damn young whippersnappers.
That's crazy. Time goes by fast. And feels like the older we get, the faster the days go by.
You know it. It's exactly how it is, too. And I don't give a shit what anybody says. It all started back when I turned 21.
I
It
don't know.
all started going quicker after that.
I think it's just slowly built up that way. The older you get, the
Well,
faster the day goes by.
I noticed it more after I turned 25 because I noticed that I was getting closer to 30. Oh man, I lost it when I hit 30. I thought I was done.
Oh, I
I
was
thought 60 would bother me. Didn't bother me a bit.
I did. I learned early, looking across the generations, like in my own, even in my family. When you ask yourself, really, what generation looks the happiest? Is it the little kids? Is it the teenagers? Is it the 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40, 50? Is it the old ones, 80, 90? Who really looks the happiest? And I would have to say,
Right.
even at an early age, I knew something about the 50-year-olds seemed the happiest. Didn't understand it when I was younger. But I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, because they
50 is
got rid of the kids.
yeah, part of that. Yeah. Everything slows down. Everything just, most of the hard crap's behind you.
Yes. Yes.
You feel like you've learned from all your mistakes and all the lessons.
Oh
But
man.
what's up?
Oh, nothing. I'm just saying, oh man.
Oh, man. I was going to give Arctic a minute. He said he was going to restart his browser and then come join us.
Yep.
I guess it was just kind of a busy night, too busy to come on, but I wanted to give everybody a chance. I've been busy, so I wanted to at least throw one up to where if anybody had a challenge they wanted to air,
Yeah, I wish they would come in.
And if for the replay crew purposes, shout out to the replay crew. If y'all didn't make it into the live tonight and you do have a challenge or a challenger, just leave a comment under the live.
I'm surprised Army Vet hasn't said anything else.
Yeah. I think he went over and went live too.
Well, it could be.
Oh, that's a good one there. If anybody likes to play, I think he plays Call of Duty. I could be mistaken, but I do believe that.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
There may be somebody out there that wants to play with him.
Oh, I was just saying me. That's all.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it, don't go in there. No. I just meant I
Hey.
didn't for that.
Hey, Arctic.
Hello. Hi,
How are
Melissa.
you?
How's it going?
It's going fair. It's going decent.
Cool.
So how
How
you
are
doing?
Hi, Hairberg. How you doing? I'm doing all right.
Doing good. So now we're all going to be quiet.
How's your weather holding up, Arctic? Is it as bad as ours?
It's a little bit
Oh,
overcast. It's
it's
kind
not
of
too bad.
warm today. A little bit muggy.
Right.
It was
Slight
nice up
breeze.
until about 7 o'clock here.
So what kind of trivia could we whoop up? What we think?
I don't know, just miscellaneous trivia. Like if you had what's that trivia game that was out? Oh shit, I can't think of the name of it.
Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah. If you could find a set of that, the questions would be right there.
Well, isn't that played on a whole board and everything?
What's that?
Huh?
Trivial Pursuit. That involved a whole
That was
board and separate pie pieces, and remember you had to fill
No.
up your pie. Wasn't that
Oh,
Trivial
I don't know.
Pursuit?
Maybe it did. I don't know.
was that Trivial Pursuit?
Wasn't it?
I didn't think
I
so. I just
vaguely
thought you
remember
answered
what you're talking about. Yeah, with those pie pieces.
Yeah.
Was that Trivial Pursuit though, or was that a different game?
I think it was the actual first version of Trivial Pursuit. And that's when it had film and sports and science and math. You know, before they got all themed. But
Huh.
yeah, I do believe it was the early version of, the first one of Trivial Pursuit.
I do remember those pie pieces.
Yeah.
It was like pizza pie pieces or
Yeah.
something weird.
And they were different colors for each category.
Huh. Gosh, that was years ago. We're talking late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
It's funny what pops up when you say stuff, huh?
I forgot all about that too. I haven't thought about that in years.
Never had a game of it, but I had played it at friend's house, and yeah, I did okay. I wasn't that great at it, but a lot of the questions were mostly about, stuff that I'd never even heard of before.
Oh, I know, because we were
And
kids and it was like all adult questions. And then they were nice to us and came out with the kids' version.
Huh. Are you sure those pie pieces were Trivial Pursuit though?
Yeah.
Are you
And each
sure?
yeah, remember they were different colors. And each one was for the different categories. And the first one to get like all the colors in the pie won. And we had pieces that we had to move around the board. Was it? Now I'm gonna have to go look it up. Oh my
that
goodness.
don't sound like Trivial Pursuit, though.
I think that was a different game. Trivial Pursuit had a round board, and it was sectored off into like pie shapes going into the center. But I remember a game that had actual like little pieces
It was.
that were like little pizza pies.
It was Trivial Pursuit. The 1980s master game. In the classic Trivial Pursuit game of collecting pie pieces by answering trivia questions correctly.
Really?
Yeah. That is where I
Is there
saw
a
that.
picture? Is there a photograph of this?
Here, hold on, let me I can get it.
What'd you say was the original Master Trivial Pursuit Master game or something?
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
Master Edition. I must have had the Master Edition. I had that game when I was a kid.
Yeah, like that was the first version they came out with.
Master Edition.
Oh, let me go back to it.
I'll be damned.
Shopping images. Takes a second.
Yeah, see the little pie pieces?
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, but didn't you have to go on the pictures that were on the arms going to the center though?
Let me back it up.
It
one
would
second.
seem like it.
Pull it out of images.
Or,
Hold on.
yeah, I'm not finding it.
That one. Yeah, see, I think it's that one.
Forever for this whole these images.
There it is, right there.
Oh, this corner one?
Oh, you got. All right, hold on. Up on the screen. Hold on a second. I can't see that. And enlarge it. Where are these pie pieces?
That
The
were
bottom
inside the
left?
little circles.
The bottom left there?
Oh, let me see where you are.
Is that what you mean?
She's talking about the triangle blues.
The blue one on the far right.
But
Oh,
you got the arms that are going up into the center. Those are the ones that I think you'd follow to play the game, wouldn't it?
Hold on,
Yeah.
let me.
Yeah, that is. That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking something like this image on the bottom left there. I think I'm thinking of a totally different game that's got like actual pie pieces. Pizza Party?
Oh.
What the hell is that?
That one?
Yeah, it was something kind of like that.
Yeah, that one right there was the one I was talking about.
Yeah, I remember that.
You had to put the little bitty pie pieces in each one of it to win the game.
According to this one, I think it was called Pizza Party, wasn't it?
But where are the pieces for the wedges?
Laying in little pieces right around there.
What? Can you enlarge just that one picture?
This one? Hold on.
Yeah.
Can y'all see that?
Not very big. My eyesight sucks real bad too.
There it is.
Oh, that's better.
Oh man.
Okay, what now? Oh, those little disc things.
Yeah, these little wedges that would go in the centers here.
Yeah, see, I don't remember that.
And they're right here, and each one of them had a color according to the category, and you would have to roll the dice and go here. If you landed on a certain color, that was a category like science, math, history, or whatever.
Right.
And the first one to fill in their whole little person pie thing was the winner.
Oh. I don't remember that. I don't think we used the board when we played it.
Yeah, I was gonna say us Gen Xers, we got really lazy, so we just took the questions and just asked each other the questions, all night.
Yeah.
I never had played with that board either. It's always been just ask the question. Okay, you got a point.
Yeah, because us Gen Xers are pretty lazy about games like that.
Well, I'm
I
a
do remember
boomer.
a game that had like actual pizza slices though, and I wonder if that wasn't like that pizza party game though.
Oh,
It
probably,
could
yeah.
be.
I don't remember that little plastic circle with the little plastic wedges that you put in there for Trivial Pursuit. We just never used that. We just
And we
wrote
did,
down our
yeah,
answers and
that's what
shit.
we were. Yeah, like I said, we were lazy and we kind of cut the game in half. We didn't move around the board. We picked a topic and answered it, like, and gave each other a point on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, my nose. Goddamn thing. Oh, I'm sorry.
What did you do?
Oh, I said something I probably shouldn't have on your show. Something I do every once in a while, which I don't mean to do, but happens.
Did you say the S word?
No, I said the D word. DAMN.
Oh, so what?
Well,
All right, here we go. We'll practice a few.
all right.
Uh-oh. Yeah, my mouse is crappy. Who discovered penicillin?
Marie Curie.
Who?
Marie Curie.
You're
No.
cheating.
And he still
How
got
am
it wrong.
How am I cheating?
Alexander Fleming.
I knew that.
Alexander Fleming.
I knew that.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I couldn't think of it.
All
I did. I knew that though.
I knew it
right.
too. I didn't either, but I took a stab. I'm just joking.
All right, here's a science question. What is the symbol for potassium?
For what?
K A.
Yeah, Arctic got it first. K.
What was it for, though?
Potassium.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have got that one.
All right, I'll do an easier one.
Oh, geez.
Stretch your brain, everybody. What animals are pearls found in?
Clams
Oyster.
or oysters.
They're bag oysters. All right, here's another science space question. Which planet has the most gravity?
Jupiter.
Most gravity?
Which planet has the most gravity?
Jupiter.
Dude, hairback.
Don't say Earth.
No. It was Jupiter.
Well, you got to think. Look how many things have been sucked into that damn planet from so far out in space. It's a wonder their moons haven't been got sucked in.
It's like a giant vacuum cleaner.
Basically, yeah. Jesus Christ, it sucked Hale Bop into it like it was nothing.
Most of this is like culture that none of us give a crap about. Forbes magazine and people like that. Cars and sports. Who is often credited with creating the world's first car?
Henry Ford.
Well, that's what I thought too. And I'm going to give you that because it was not Carl Benz. Was it?
Was
Ford
it a
made,
guy from Europe?
Well, it said who is often credited as,
yeah.
you know, I mean,
Benz?
most people think of Henry Ford. Henry Ford is actually known for coming up with the assembly line,
Yes.
but whether or not
Benz?
he built the very first car, I doubt it.
Hmm.
Mouse?
Well, I'm
Was
gonna.
it Benz?
That's what I said, cause that's what I. Yeah, cause you heard me. um.
No.
Let me see. German.
Right? You see, because they had like steam powered cars and stuff way
Yeah,
before
Benz.
Ford.
That'd be your German car.
The practical. Yeah. Well, German, but who knows German history?
Yeah, Benz is
Yeah,
German.
boy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Benz is German. I looked him up because I still say Ford. Um, which auto brand was the first to offer seat belts?
GM?
Nash
General
Motors.
Motors. Nash Motors?
Nash Motors. What the hell is that?
I don't know. Never heard of that either. These
Oh,
are
yeah, I
older
have.
than my knowledge.
Oh, yeah, I have. Nash Rambler?
I thought Rambler was an AMC.
Nash
Which
made the first one.
Oh,
which two countries share the longest international border?
huh.
China and Russia?
No, USA and Canada.
Yeah, Arctic got that one. What's the name of the world's longest river?
Amazon.
Oh.
Nope.
And it's not
Hmm.
in denial.
Everybody got it. The Nile.
How much longer is that than the Amazon?
I couldn't tell you.
That's a good question.
At least going to Cleopatra and some weird stuff. Come on, y'all.
I don't know about Cleopatra. I was just talking about her earlier today.
Mysteries at the Museum did a piece on her a few nights ago about her death.
I don't know. I read an article not long ago that just run it for all the ancient and all the royal and it was basically about how inbred the important people were in our history. And that was kind of like, well, that's not fair.
Well,
Um,
when they didn't get out much,
let's see. What's
It
the
wasn't just royal bloodlines though.
yeah.
Like people in general have a history of like marrying second cousins and
yeah.
Well,
first cousins. Well, not so much first cousins, but second cousins.
like King Tut was basically the product of long-term inbred. And he was really mostly non-coherent. He wasn't even really a ruler.
He only lived to be a teenager.
Why?
Right, but because he was the last living, but it took more care. Well, I guess it took more work to take care of him than what he did to rule.
Right.
Right. He had a sister though.
Yeah.
What was her name? I forget her name.
Was it Nefertiti?
Yeah, that was his sister.
Oh, here's one I didn't know. How many hearts does an octopus have?
9.
Are you including the shape of their pupils and their eyeballs, or?
They
Oh,
have 3. I didn't know that.
I could have swore it was 9. Because
So
that
it would be 4, including the shape of
lied
their
to me
pupils.
on National Geographic then, because they said each arm contains its own heart and the head has its own heart.
Really?
Yeah,
But you said 3 though, because they got 8 tentacles.
yeah. And 1 head. That's why I said 9. They
Who
lied.
who is the richest who was the richest person in the world as of 2021?
Warren Buffett.
I have no idea.
Elon Musk.
Was he really?
I'm talking that is about as spoiled brat as it gets, man.
Holy shit. He outbeat Warren Buffett?
Yeah. Well, you got to remember his mom was rich too, so he had a head start. What year did Steve Jobs die?
I have no idea.
2015?
No, 2011.
Okay.
What vehicle is Volkswagen best known for in the world?
Love bug.
Bug.
The Beetle. Yep. What watch company has a pointed crown as its logo?
Rolex.
Yes.
How many stripes does Adidas have?
As what?
How many stripes does the brand name Adidas have?
3.
Correct.
That's good because I was going to say 1. Because it usually has that one that goes down and they have the name on it.
It's got 3 Vesca Pisces too.
Some of these are kind of lame. I'm just flipping through some questions.
You know how they say
Here's a
our
trick
planet-
question. What goes up? What goes up and down, but still remains in the same place?
This was a dirty question.
And I don't mean your ex-wives.
A seesaw.
That would be a good answer too. The answer is stairs.
Well, that works too, I guess.
That could be too.
But it doesn't go up and down. It stays stationary.
Stairs go up, stairs go down.
That's true. Stairs go up and stairs go down.
All right, I get a half a point.
If there are 6 apples and you take away 4, how many do you have?
2.
4.
4. How many? I'll read it again. If there are 6 apples.
You said you have 6.
Listen, if there are 6 apples and you take away 4, how many do you have?
Okay. All right.
That's a trick question.
I got to learn to listen.
How can a man go 8 days without sleep? Arctic Timberwolf.
You just don't sleep.
By sleeping during the night.
Oh. Another trick question.
What gets wetter and wetter the more it dries?
Wetter and wetter the more it dries?
Yeah.
The hell is that supposed to be? What gets wetter and wetter the more it dries? Wetter and wetter the more it dries. A towel.
Yes.
Very good.
Hey, Sausage Jade, how are you?
Hey, Sasha. Thanks for coming in. You want to come up and join us? It's only the three of us in here.
Yeah.
Well, four now with you.
There you go. We're good, Sasha.
These are like ninja questions you're asking.
um, let's see.
You're looking for a tricky question.
I'm looking for something that's decent, that's even, slightly trivial.
Huh.
Oh no. It took me to the bottom of the page. See, like this one. Well, no, I'm not even going to read that one out loud. We don't know Hindu.
No.
Don't know Hindu.
I know stuff about Hindu. I studied like all the different kinds of religion a little bit.
How many cards are there in a deck of Uno?
108.
Dang, Hairbag, yeah.
Wow. I would have known that.
Here's another board game question. In which
That's a fun
board
game though.
it is? In which
What
board
is
game do you try to solve a murder?
Clue.
Clue.
Yep. In chess, the queen has the combined movement of which two pieces?
Rook and a bishop.
Right. You're right, Timber.
Very good.
Which of these games include the phrase, do not pass go, do not collect $200?
Monopoly.
Everybody knows that one. The video game Happy Feet features what animal?
Penguin.
Yep.
Never heard of it.
They had a movie out about Happy Feet.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Trust me, if it goes through Disney, I've had to watch it. What classic video game requires you to eat all the dots throughout a maze?
Pac-Man.
Yeah. Arctic will probably know this one. Which Street Fighter character wears a white outfit and a red headband?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Ryu.
Wow, everybody got that one? Wow.
I didn't play that game. I played Kung Fu.
Oh, I loved Street Fighter. I thought that was awesome.
Let's see. The Chinese New Year is celebrated on what day and month?
January.
Uh-huh.
It's like January 20 something. Or
God, you got closest. Keep going. You're almost there.
I don't know.
The 25th.
24th.
25th?
Oh, wow.
The 25th of January.
Very good, Arctic.
What is celebrated on the second Saturday in June in the United Kingdom?
The day that we beat the shit out of the British and kicked them out of North America. I don't know.
Boxing Day?
The Queen's official birthday.
What queen?
I know, right? Not no more. They don't.
It's outdated.
Yeah, it's outdated, is right.
Yep, a little bit. All right. Let's see. Um.
What important event happened on November 23rd, 1963?
The end of the Civil War.
In 1963?
Oh, not 1963.
November 24th. It has something to do with John F. Kennedy.
Nope, still too early. It's even too early for Woodstock. 63. Hang on just a minute, y'all.
Oh Lord.
Hey, Arctic.
Huh.
You're on the right track.
Kennedy
What
was elected.
No.
November 24th, 1960. That's election day, isn't it?
No.
That's something to do with Kennedy. Kennedy was president.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened. 1963. Porsche came out with a 911. The 1963 Porsche 911.
You said it had something to do with Kennedy. And I go, you're on the right track.
Yeah. Kennedy declared war on Vietnam? No, that's not it.
No. Did you know the Vietnam War wasn't a war?
Yeah,
To
it
the
was a
United
peace act.
States. Yeah.
That wasn't a congressionally declared war. November 24th, 1963.
All right, I'll give you a hint. Dealey Plaza. Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas.
Dealey Plaza.
I have no idea.
He was assassinated.
It's 63, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Why do I remember that being later than that?
No. Ask Google. When was President Kennedy assassinated? It might even have been the 23rd.
I was thinking it was a few years after that, a few years later.
No, because Johnson was the one that immediately became president.
Yeah,
and he was president till 76 or 66, and that's when I believe it was Nixon got in.
Yeah.
I'm not a crook. I always thought he was one of the worst presidents we ever had.
All right, I apologize about that, gentlemen.
All right.
All right, where were we? Hey, let's go into some food.
All right.
Food trivia.
What are we eating?
What is the rarest M&M color?
The rarest?
Blue.
Nope.
Red? No, green.
Yellow?
I'm gonna go with green.
Roy G. Biv, huh? Did we get them all in there? Brown.
Rare as M&M
Is
color.
it really?
Brown, yeah.
They have loads of browns in them.
Which
Oh,
brown?
the
There's a
light
light
brown
brown
one.
and there's a dark brown one.
Right?
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, but they got the light brown ones and then the dark brown ones.
Yep.
You're
what
right.
was the first soft drink in space?
Tang.
Pib.
No, Coca-Cola. Tang
What?
was not a soft drink, or a soda.
Tang didn't make it into space. It blew up. The Challenger. It did.
What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world?
Manufactured drink.
Yeah, that
I'll say beer.
Tea.
Tea.
These are lies. I'm telling you.
Manufactured drink and tea.
Tea, huh?
I would have thought
Well,
beer.
that's nuts. We're really gonna love hearing that.
Wow.
Manufactured drink.
Unreal.
That's quite the terminology there.
I'll bet
I
you it's
know,
beer
right?
now.
I bet it is now. I bet it's moonshine now.
Right?
Especially after the moonshine.
Back.
So,
I got to send Hairback a pretty cool picture the other day. So I'm standing out on the porch, right? And I'm way out in the mountains. And I'm looking out across there. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny, warm day. And all of a sudden, there's just this little poof of smoke.
Yep.
Across about 2 mountains over. Everybody in the neighborhood kind of looks over and went, yeah.
Well, we don't know what they're up to.
Not at all.
You go, guys. Do you watch that show at all, Arctic?
What show's that?
Moonshiners?
No, I haven't had TV in 3 years.
Oh, okay. A really good show. It's too bad you'd like it.
Like I said, I haven't actually caught an episode since I let Tickle out.
Oh my God, that freaking Mike and Jerry. They're gonna end up getting their asses kicked. They messed with Digger and Jesus Christ. Yes. They screwed up. They're still. They totally. And one of the guys went up and told him too, and he goes, "You're in some deep shit. You messed up Mark and Digger still."
Yeah, but some of it's kind of fabricated. I can't really say that Mark and Digger's part. There's some not truth there. I have to. I've seen a few not truths in their showing, in their stories.
Well, I have too, but I mean, everybody does not truths.
I mean,
so you can't hold it against them.
Look at what Sasha J just wrote.
Mouth the word olive juice, Sasha.
I tried it.
That was the trick my kids played on me when they got too big, and you drop them off at school, and that whole "love you, honey" was like not cool anymore. They would tell me olive juice, mom. And that's it, Sasha. Sasha figured it out.
Oh well.
Sasha just I got scrolled up somehow. Sasha says hello, Arctic, by the way.
Hi, Sasha.
So where's everybody at tonight, Arctic?
I don't know. That's a good question. How many people are in here? Just us four?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea where everybody is. I haven't seen anybody all day long. Except PDF. I was hanging out with PDF for a little while. I saw Buddy over there for a minute. He came in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's well, no FT. Wait, no, I don't. I think I'm thinking of a different one.
What?
Did you say FTV or the Vic?
PDF.
PD what?
Dirt Farmer.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've known him for over 5 years.
Cool. He's been over here.
Mm-hmm.
I think actually I've seen him around here lately.
Yeah, he's been in like Buddy's chats and stuff too.
I was trying to think of who else has been on lately that I would have seen him in there. Nissa's or Izzy Pops or I don't remember.
I haven't seen him in Anessos.
Nissa haven't been going live very much either. Hairback Sasha said she texted her sister that she can see your ceiling.
Oh. Nice ceiling, ain't it?
Looks like an office.
No, it's not an office.
Well, now
It's
you
what-
can hear everything from your neighbor.
Hmm?
I haven't heard too much from him lately, thank God.
Usually, Hairback's got this neighbor that really likes to just thump his music all day. And so all you can hear in Hairbag's background is this thumping. Doof, 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 doof.
Yeah, I'd like that.
That would drive me nuts.
Oh, it does. It drives him batty sometimes.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Sometimes it's so loud it'll pick up over his mic and we can hear it on live.
Mm-hmm.
But we got this new feature. I'm so happy about it. We have a background noise reducer in our settings now on StreamYard.
Cool. So
Yeah,
does
but that
mean-
doesn't help Airbag.
I don't know. We hadn't got to test it yet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it works.
No, but what he's meaning is I'll still hear it.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody
The
needs
rest
to get
of you may not, but I will.
you need to get a pair of those noise canceling headphones.
Need something. But I gotta admit, he's been doing pretty good lately. It's been nice not having it boom, 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 boom from the time I wake up till the time I go to bed.
Right?
I've gotten so used to having my TV on 30, I could probably turn it down now.
How long we got till football season starts, guys?
I don't
Call
get into
2
football
months.
very much, so I don't know.
About 2 months. It's usually the first or second week of September.
And this is going to tear me down. I already know. And that's because Tennessee got in some sort of trouble. Something about the
You're
coach.
you're from Tennessee, huh?
Yeah.
Where are you from, Arctic?
Well, I live in Wisconsin right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm in New York.
I've been to a couple of Badger games, Badger football games. That's our college football team.
Oh, okay.
Well, so it's been a
One time,
long.
I thought maybe USFL.
what the hell's that?
It's one of them stadium football teams. Like where you go to watch hockey, but yet it's only like 50 yards to the halfway point.
No, I don't know nothing about that.
There's
No.
actually a
Oh,
new
yeah.
basketball league, guys, that I've been watching here lately. And I'm not a real big basketball fan, right?
I can't stand basketball.
But
I
they've
can't
got
either.
this new league now that is 3-on-3 half court. I mean, just like we used to play it at the park, you know.
Oh yeah, they could. What the hell
Oh,
is the
yeah?
name of it?
Yeah. It's a whole new
yeah,
league. It's
Gus
pretty interesting.
Macker.
Is that what it is?
Gus Macker.
Yeah. I've gotten quite interested in it just because it reminds me of when we were kids, you know, playing basketball in the front yard or out at the park or at school. But you know, the half court rules. And they only play half court. They only have one basket.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, it was kind of
Sasha.
interesting.
Sasha. That'd be
but-
a whole different animal.
But now the deal with Tennessee is it's been a long standing thing, right? That Alabama has always beat Tennessee. It's just almost like tradition.
Huh.
Until last year. And that, you know, that's always been a Nissa's deal is roll tide, roll tide, you know. And so I was
Mhm.
always jabbing at her. Well, then we won. And so I told her, I said, yeah, I get to now I finally I get a whole year to brag about this. I'll never get it back. We'll never do it again. I'm taking my year, man.
That's like the one time Tennessee beat Alabama.
Oh yeah, you know,
Number one. Sasha. Hockey. No. Football. Yes.
yeah. And I was raised in West Texas. It's just religion. It's just in your blood.
Mhm. I'm gonna get hell for this one.
But I've aggravated poor Nessa for a whole year now. And I know my time is ticking away. I don't know how much time I have left, but I've still got a couple of good weeks on my, you know, my brag.
Oh,
And then all that's probably gonna go away.
she just hashtagged me as handbag.
Wow.
Habab. You bet.
Little
Yeah.
smart ass.
You don't do that till after you learn the game of football. Believe me, the bet is the very last step you learn. Otherwise, you're going to lose some money.
Hair bug.
Handbag, hair bag, hair bug.
She just equated you to a lice.
Why don't you just call? No, never mind. No. She doesn't need any more ammo.
No, you know, sausage eggs are Canadian.
Yeah. Hey,
Uh-huh.
A?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Sasha. Hey.
Oh my goodness, she's laughing her ass off at me again. Very good. Yeah.
Come up and
And
tell
Dag
him,
loves
Sasha.
you too.
Come up and tell him, Sasha. I'm not saying
Wait. Bye.
that.
I think the last football game that I went to was down in Tampa Bay, Florida in 1994 when the Badgers played in the Hall of Fame Bowl against Duke University. I think they're what, North or South Carolina, Duke.
I've
The
never
Blue
been.
Devils.
What is North Carolina? I know they're a lot blue.
It was the Blue Devils. That's what it was,
Yeah.
Duke University. Yeah. And the whole stadium in Tampa Bay was it was all red and white. Like there was one little section like blue. It was wild.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, we just it's like everybody from Wisconsin came down there and just took over Tampa Bay. It was fun.
You're not funny, Sasha. I
That was
can't
the last
see.
football game I
I
ever went
have
to.
tears.
I was trying to think. That was pre-Favre. Not Favre. What? The brothers. I can't remember their names now. That was way. I remember he lost his brother. His brother got hit by the train on the railroad tracks that year.
Hmm?
I was trying to remember that football player that played for them.
For Duke?
No, for the other one you said.
Badgers?
And he said I don't know. Maybe I messed it up.
Tampa Bay?
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
Got hit by a train?
Who was that?
Really?
Who was the famous baseball player that back in his heyday, his brother had
Baseball player?
no football. That his brother had gotten hit by the train.
Played for the Buccaneers.
I thought it was
I
Brett
don't
Favre.
remember anything about that. I didn't hear about that.
Maybe that's wrong. Yeah, it was Brett Favre.
Brett Favre?
Yeah.
No, he didn't play for Tampa.
He played for
No.
the Packers, the Green Bay
Yeah.
Packers.
It was the Green Bay
Yeah.
Packers. It sure was.
His brother got hit by a train?
Yeah, I remember that. It was all over the
I didn't-
news.
I didn't know that.
I was gonna see if it was
Yeah, I don't like the
Sure, it
Packers.
was Brett Favre?
do what?
Are you sure it was Brett Favre?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who in the hell is Richard Lane, Sasha?
Acker up
Oh,
Acker up their airbag.
What the hell is that word?
She's trying to make us talk Canadian. You just
no,
can't
that's
take the Southern out of
Newfoundland.
me.
Sasha, are you Canadian?
Yes. Hey, Blondie.
Yeah,
How are
she is.
you?
Hi, Blondie. Welcome in. Huh. I am
It was-
very Canadian, she said.
Very, 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 very. Blondie
No,
Are
I'm
you
a
from
Bills fan.
Are you from like the Toronto part of Canada, or are you over like by the Vancouver part of Canada?
Newfoundland.
Gotcha.
Newfoundland. How do you say it, Sasha? You're gonna have to come up
I
telling
think
how you say it.
she's in Alberta, I believe she said.
What's that mean? Oh,
Alberta,
that's like up in
Canada.
the middle, out in the middle of nowhere.
Something like that. No, not quite though.
I don't
She
think
goes
anybody said they
Canadian.
didn't like the Packers. We were just
Alberta's
talking.
like what, north of North Dakota? Is that right?
I believe so. Wyoming, something like that. Montana, right in that area.
In Toronto,
You
she says.
did live in Toronto. They got a
Oh,
lot of Blue Jays in Toronto.
Where their home base is. Their minor league used to play down in the city I'm from. Used
You know,
to.
I live north of Toronto. I'm further north than Toronto.
I'm in Western New York.
Western New
I'm
York.
about 70 miles south of Buffalo.
You're a little bit north of Toronto too, aren't you?
I'm very south.
Why do Canadians know all the states but Americans aren't taught the provinces and territories of Canada?
Because it ain't our business.
Because
Do you know how much
that's
history we
just
have
the
to
way
learn
it is.
about our own crap? We start with the dinosaurs and then we work through the Indians. We have to know where all the Indians were. And then it was the settlement, everybody dividing up territory. That's a lot of our own history to handle.
And then it went all downhill from there.
And we don't know what Canada's got going on.
Welcome in, Cedar.
Sure we do. I mean, I studied like the fur
Hey,
trade
Peter.
wars and stuff, the French Canadian fur trade wars and shit like that.
Oh yeah. I studied a little French in high school, and that's about the best I did.
French.
Sasha,
We ain't talking about spin the Bible here, boss.
I don't know. Sasha, tell us. Did Canadian? Are y'all digging up dinosaurs over there? I don't know. I don't know what
There's
y'all got
dinosaurs
going
up
on.
there. Yeah, there's dinosaurs up there.
She asked how come we didn't know, the states and the provinces of Canada, and I'm just explaining to her because man, in our school days we had enough BS about our own selves that we didn't want to learn that we had to learn.
Well, Canada is kind of, it's a fairly irrelevant, country when it comes to like the grand scheme of world events,
I know.
Yeah.
They kind of hiding out over there behind us.
I mean, the biggest thing they had going on was the fur trade, the whole fur trade wars and shit, way back in
Hello,
the
Cedar.
pioneer days. Because the French tried to sneak up through the Mississippi River to try to stake their claim in North America and stuff.
Huh.
Right? They did. Did you know that? Like the Germans and the British just came straight over on the East Coast and just started treading west. And then the French, they went down through that's where you get like the whole Pirates of the Caribbean shit going on, right?
right?
So the French
That's
went down
where it
that
all
way.
becomes Creole, like down in New Orleans and all the southern states.
Yeah, but
Because
see,
Mhm.
then
that's
we
where
get
they
into
came
that.
up. They came
Then,
up through the Mississippi River.
well,
Yep.
we get into that southern argument, though. You got to be careful. You got to maneuver that one easy because they all disagree as to where it started, who started it, where they landed, where who set up first. And that's between, well, I guess everybody in the coast there, between Mobile and New Orleans, and because New Orleans will tell you French started there. The French landed there, they come through there. In fact, Mardi Gras belongs to them, and that's what they'll tell you. And it's probably true,
Well,
but still,
there's a French Quarter for some reason.
but Mobile come up with the same argument, and they argue no. Mardi Gras started here. French started here. They came in here.
In 1814, I took a little trip down the Mississippi. Oh yeah. How old are you, Sasha?
But Buddy was. Buddy ain't here. Blondie says, Sasha, I was taught about Canada, but my did remember so is a different story, just saying. Fair enough. They probably could have taught us in school and we didn't retain it.
We
Yeah,
try to be nice.
Hey, there's a whole dog sled race, the Iditarod. It goes from like right around the Twin Cities and Minneapolis, St. Paul, all the way up through Canada,
Well, that
up
ain't the
to
Iditarod.
Alaska,
The
everywhere.
Iditarod is in Alaska from Barrows to Juneau.
Well, it's from Alaska all the way to like the Twin Cities in Minnesota through Canada.
Since when?
Since
It's always
forever.
been from Barrow, Alaska to Juneau, Alaska.
No, it ain't that short. It's freaking
It's
really long.
1,800 miles, my man.
Alaska's
Just
not
in you're trying to say it's just in Alaska? No, it goes from Alaska through Canada to Minnesota.
Well, then it's a whole different race you're talking about because the actual Iditarod goes from Barrows, Alaska to Fairbanks, and it's to commemorate from when they had that Spanish flu up there and they had to get vaccine from I think it was Fairbanks to Barrows. And it took them like 2 weeks to get it there, but they did it all by dog sled.
Where's Fairbanks? Is on the coast, isn't it?
I think so. Or pretty damn near it if it ain't.
Hmm.
that seems weird.
There is an American making a fortune on YouTube.
Well, it's all right. We put up with y'all. We don't mind. No, I'm just playing, Sasha. You know I like you. I'm just joshing you.
Well,
I'm gonna say that, and somebody named Josh is gonna come in and be like, "I don't like the way you say that."
I wouldn't, yeah. I would not doubt that a bit either. The way people are anymore, they're so damn touchy. Jesus.
Like, what do you mean by joshing? What's wrong with that? What does that mean?
Why you gotta bring my name into it? Yeah.
Well, you do know why us Gen Xers look so much younger than the generations before us, right?
Yeah, because
Why?
you're younger.
Because we got knocked into next week so many times. We lost a good decade off of our lives.
Try it with my generation growing up.
So y'all ought to look better. I don't know what
We
y'all
don't look better, but
did.
boy, we sure act better. I don't mean that didn't come out the way I meant it either. Damn. See, I need to shut up sometimes. No comment, Sasha.
What, that they're weird or what?
Take your pick. Oh Lord. I opened a can, didn't I? Yeah, this has gone pretty smooth tonight. Thank God.
I was
We
trying to
just
remember what
needed
she was saying the other day. She's
we
talking
just
about,
needed more people. Go ahead.
yeah, she's talking about Generation X going on, or, and up against Generation Z. And it's true. Check it out. Generation Z, they can't write a check. They can't fill out an address on an envelope.
What?
They can't read a paper map.
What?
Best they can do is follow GPS on their phone, right? These Generation Z, I'm talking about millennials.
There ain't a damn hard thing about reading a map.
But it's okay though. It's okay. Because when they decide they're going to be big enough to take over the world, given all I just told you, it's not going to be very hard for us to take it back.
Right? just like giving the fish a little slack on the line.
Yeah, it's like I
Just
got that.
reel it back in.
That was cute, y'all. Now come home.
Hey, Mouse,
Yeah.
read Sasha's last comment.
My kids talk about that. I have honestly never encountered the bagged milk.
Milk machines.
But my kids did at school. Their milk at school came in a bag. Oh, they used to rage about it. But no, I never saw it.
In a bag. They had milk in a bag at Quick Trip, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. I don't know if they still do.
It was in their cafeteria. That's how the cafeteria served them milk. It was bagged milk, and
Really?
they'd give them a straw, and they're going at this bag like a Sunny Delight, like a
No
what do you
shit.
call it? A Capri Sun thing,
Interesting.
And you can imagine the elementary kids, the times that you busted your milk all over your tray.
Oh, we had
Yeah.
You mean
I never heard of such a thing.
homo milk, really, Sasha? Homogenized milk.
No, she said it. She swears it's really called that.
No homo milk. I don't. Yeah, see, homogenized. Yeah, I ain't drinking it raw. Them Amish can have all that raw milk. No, thank you.
I don't drink
Well,
milk.
it's not good to drink it anyway because you're not used to it and you weren't grown up on it.
Oh, I know better.
If you grew up on it, it'd be okay.
I don't.
But it's when you don't grow up on it, that's when it can get you really sick.
Oh well, yeah. But at some point, you still have to, get used to raw milk. That's something that I couldn't imagine feeding raw milk to a kid.
Well, you'd have to boil it first, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
So how do you actually get used to raw milk? Because you would have to go through a period of, getting sick before you got used to it.
Why would you get sick from drinking raw milk?
The enzymes are just, that's, some stomachs can't handle it.
Yeah, that's true. You got to figure they pasteurize it for a reason because there's stuff in it that can get you sick.
Yeah, the bacteria, it.
Yeah, and they take the cream out of it before they pasteurize it.
Oh, yeah, that is true. It would have a lot of fat in it, raw milk, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. But they do sell the cream in stores as heavy cream.
Well, yeah. I mean, you still
That's
break
what
it
you
down
make
into
your
to
that's
cream
what
and
you
butter
make
and
your
all that.
whipped cream and your butter and all that kind of stuff out of.
Yeah.
And it's easy to make butter. I've done it here.
I used to drink milk when I was a kid, but I don't anymore. I like acquired an allergy to it.
Oh,
My
I ain't
body
got an
chemistry
allergy.
changes
The
or
only
something.
time I drink it is if I'm having cereal.
I couldn't stand white milk as a kid. I just thought it tasted weird. I don't know. But now that I'm an adult,
Isn't
I
isn't
drink a
all milk
lot of it.
white?
No, there's chocolate, there's strawberry.
But that's got additives.
Well, that's what I'm saying. White milk,
So
chocolate
does
milk.
life.
Because, in school
Milk is white. All milk is white.
we were actually offered in the cafeteria a choice between, regular milk and chocolate milk. And
Yeah, I
usually
always got
chocolate
I always got the chocolate milk at school when I was
yeah,
growing up.
I did when I was younger, and then you get to realizing, wait a minute, I'm fixing to have to go out and spend an hour on the playground running and playing on this chocolate milk stomach. That's probably not the best idea on top of that spaghetti or pizza, or. You had to pick your days for chocolate milk or it would ruin your recess.
I
Sasha
never
said,
drank the white milk. I always had the chocolate.
Saucer says, did you know Canadians celebrate July 4th? Canada Day starts on July 1st and we end 3 days later, July 4th.
I think
Hookah party people, I tell you.
we've had this
Is
conversation
that
before,
what it is?
Shade, and I'm very
What is
upset
that?
about it.
Uh-huh.
Y'all can't have our holidays.
Well, what
Nothing
is it that the Canadians are actually celebrating there? Because, like, our July 4th is, like, Independence Day.
right.
Yeah,
That's
she says it's called
Signing of the
Canadian Day
Declaration.
or Canada
but,
Day.
but why?
I don't
Like,
know.
what was the great big accomplishment?
because they felt weird standing around on the 4th while we were doing all that, so they just kind of went, okay, yay.
Now,
So now
here's a concept I was thinking about. I know this is going to sound bad, but I still think, and it's not a takeover, but I think the Canadians and the Americans ought to make just one giant country.
No.
Why not?
No. No. Oh, no.
Normally I would say that is an outrageous, crazy. But you know what I'm thinking? The damage that Biden has done, we may need to let Canada fucking eat us.
No.
They got their shit
No
together
way.
way better than we do right now.
You know what I think's funny, though? I think, oh, shit's moving in my house. All right. Anyways, I think what I think is Brazilians are Americans, and I think Canadians are Americans too. But I think it's funny that everybody, when they say Americans, they automatically only think about people from the United States of America.
Thank you. I thought
But
the
there's
same damn thing.
Yeah, but you're the one that said it.
No, I said
You're the
we
one
ought
that made
to
the
take
distinguishment
and
between
make Canada
Canadians and
and United
Americans.
States one country. I did not say that. Well,
It consolidated 3 territories into one nation of Canada back into 1867. Now, 1867, that was what, 2 years after our Civil War was over, or 1 year.
Mhm.
Was it 65 or 66 they stopped the war? Something like that.
It was 64 to 66 or 67.
Right. So that
So
was still
Canada is only like the foundation
Canada.
of Canada is just like in
well,
1867. Is that what you're
wouldn't that
saying?
make that part of Canada originally mixed in with the war? I mean, were we in those territories too?
No.
No.
Or were they
Canada
just
had nothing to do
feeding
with
off
our
of
Civil
us?
War.
Were they feeding off of us and decided, you know what, they did it. I guess we better do it. Guess we better lay some lines down. I mean, America's doing it. They're
No,
looking at
after
us.
we beat the shit out of Canada during the fur trade wars, Canadians didn't. They were like scared, fucking pissless out of Americans because they were because now they had already seen what we had did to the British, right? And then they started getting the receiving end of the wrath of the Americans, so they quit messing with us. They've been pretty docile ever since.
The point is, Sasha, what's the difference between us? Chances are we're all using the same shit in the military anyway. Pretty much the same military, I would say.
What, the Canadian military and ours? No,
Yeah. They still depend.
no.
They still got to go through us to get there, and Canadians know that.
They ain't got to go through us. They'll be our ally.
It's Canada. It is Canada.
Canada.
I get a kick out of that.
Oh, we're just aggravating Sasha. We're always giving her a hard time.
You know what? There really is a Canada though in Ontario, and it's a miniature landscape of Ontario. It's got airports, major buildings, cathedrals. It's beautiful. I was there when I was a kid in school on a field trip. And then we went to the African lion safari up there. So there really is a Canada, or at least there was.
I'm claiming it. And that's where Sausage Jade is from. And I'm telling everybody that. I don't care. From the miniature world of Canada. That's where Sausage is from.
I mean, they had these little model airplanes that would take off from the runway and come back and land on it. It was cool as hell.
Sounds pretty neat.
I mean, they had the QEW, whatever other major highways are in Ontario.
Oh, back
And
up,
they used,
Army Vet. Whoa. Can y'all read his? I'm going to put that up because, see now, this little trip here that I know he's talking about wasn't too far in the past there. Haha, dated a teacher. Look at you, Army Vet.
good for you.
That was like
And I don't mean that sarcastically either.
Me either. That was like last week, wasn't it? He went in for a tournament. He's a video gamer. The War of 1812. American withdrew, by the way. What are you talking about, 1812? We were still bitching about
I'm not
tea
talking
taxes
about the
in
War of
1812.
1812.
We were still
The only
complaining.
war we've ever lost was Vietnam.
We did not lose the Vietnam War.
We didn't win it.
Well, so
Well,
So
we
we
kind of
lost.
just,
either.
I think it's more appropriate to say the score got blurred.
Certainly did. You can still
Yeah.
look down on the map and see the scars from that war all over that country.
God, yeah. No shit.
Well,
They're still pulling bombs and mines out of the ground.
You were still finding over in Kentucky just the other day. They found a cache of gold coins that
from
they
what,
are,
like the
Really?
Civil War?
yeah, that they're dating back to. They were printed pre-Civil War. Okay, and the thought is,
Minted, not printed.
well, I'm sorry, minted, yeah. Um, but the thought is that during that time when the Northern soldiers or when would come down and invade,
Through
that
Kentucky, yeah.
it was a thing that people hid their treasures so that the soldiers wouldn't come in and steal them all on their way through, because it's kind of how
Yeah,
it went. They came in, stole your supplies and stuff,
yeah.
and and at first you think, well, maybe that's possible. But when it happened that day, I actually went over and Googled, hey, was there any gold coins missing, in the 1860s, 1850s? And man, the list went on and on and on. I, at first, I thought it could have been somebody's, just cachet, somebody's buried money. But I bet they trace it back to a stolen cachet.
Huh. That's
I bet it was
interesting.
I bet it was a good bank heist or, something to that effect.
Could have been. It could have been either one, you know.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, what they find out about it.
Where'd you hear this? On the internet or on TV or what?
On the news.
Oh, on the actual news. Did they say
Yeah.
what um like what denomination the gold coins were?
Nuh-uh. I think they counted them and it was like 600 coins or something to that effect. I could be off.
Huh.
But they do know they were minted before the end of the war. So it's
Was it because it could have been Confederate or Union
right.
at that time.
And they haven't said that yet.
So if it was a Confederate cash, it'd be worth quite a bit more than if it was just Union money.
Or what if it was heist? What if it was stolen?
Well, like from a bank robbery, you mean?
Oh, bank robbery, transport between, just like in the old days. There's people still stopping people on the trails and robbing them.
Oh yeah, I mean that was a Wild West back then. They hadn't even had the railroad completed until the late 1890s.
You know what I just found out on Google?
What?
The Revolutionary War didn't end until 1783.
It was a long war. Yeah, it started February of 1775.
No, hang on a minute.
Yeah,
I'll get it up again. I Googled it.
Britain
That's why
Britain declared war on the United States in February of 1775, and
Hey,
we
Sassy.
Hey, Google, when did the
and we
Revolutionary War end?
and the Americans signed the Articles of Confederation.
Well, wouldn't that have been the Civil War, right? Hey, Sassy Mamacita, I see
Was
you
it
come in. Hey,
April? Yeah,
sweetie.
well, I thought it was, no, that was the Articles of Confederation
You're
were
right.
signed in April of 1775, but
1775
Britain
to
declared war in
1780.
February of
Right.
1775.
You're right. 75.
Then in April we signed the Articles of Confederation, and when was the shot heard around the world? That was after the Boston Tea Party.
Well, that was supposed to have been at the beginning of the Civil War, wasn't it?
No, that would have
Because
been
Revolutionary
revolutionary.
War.
because it was it was brother against brother. Because it was
No, that was
territorial.
the Civil War, was brother against brother. The Revolutionary War was like, it was shot heard around the world. The Boston Tea Party, one by if land, two if
Two
by
of
sea.
Yeah.
That shit.
Paul Revere.
Yeah, Paul
Yeah.
Revere,
Yeah, that was
David
the
Crockett.
Yeah.
Hello,
all these
Sassy
guys.
Mamacita.
So
Hey,
that was
Sassy.
that's still against Britain before we divided up ourselves. Because that's what our Civil War was over, was ourselves, fighting with ourselves. North against South.
North against South, yeah.
And it had a lot to do with freeing the slaves and
We had
how
two
how the
presidents during that time too.
yeah, well, I mean,
Abraham
Lincoln,
Lincoln versus Jefferson Davis.
Yeah.
yeah, because when Johnson ran again, he did not succeed.
Did you hear how they caught Jefferson Davis?
Uh-uh.
How they caught him? No.
Yeah, he was dressed as a woman trying to get through the northern lines so he could take his gold out with him.
And go where?
Wherever it was they were headed to.
Anywhere but where they
Wisconsin.
were fighting.
I guess they got 6 wagons, but there are 6 that are still missing.
They actually tracked
Well,
down General Morgan here in this town. The northern soldiers did. Tracked him in and shot him in a lumber yard. They chased him through the lumber yard, and he went out the back door into kind of what's a parking lot now, but it was just dirt and trees, where everybody walked, and shot him out under this tree. But he ran. I mean, just that to me, that is so wild. It blows my mind to put myself in that era, and then imagine it being in the middle of town, and the scuffle goes down. These soldiers come in, with the opposite uniform on. You look up, and there's General Morgan fighting for his life, trying to get out of a hardware store.
the thing to remember is back then
Big
they didn't
dog
have
Ma.
tanks and cars and stuff to traverse around a landscape. They were
Right.
on either foot or horseback.
Uh-huh. Hey, Big Dog Ma, how are you?
Well, she must run, she says.
I hear you. I know. I started pretty late, and I didn't say much about coming on, but I needed to come on. We need to get these challenges going. I'm excited to see what challenges they come up with.
Yeah, I
And who
know.
beats who.
Who can stand like a statue the longest?
Shoot, that would be a hard one for me. I can't even sit still. You have challenges, do you, Sausage Jade? Let's hear them.
Yeah, really. Give us some ideas.
Who can rub their tummy and pat their head for the longest?
Arctic wins that one.
I can do it. I'm a Gen X, man. I had them aunts and uncles. Them big brothers that taught us that silly stuff. What you got, Sasha? Rap battle. All right. Who would you challenge? I know a couple that would come out pretty good. Izzy Pop would be a good one, and well, my brain went blank. Traders. You get a rap, buddy.
You'd win.
Hey,
That is funny.
I'll put it out there. I'll let him know. If you want to do it, I'll make him rap.
No,
I'll
I
leave-
can't imagine Buddy doing rap.
Does he have to make it up, or does he have to pick an already done rap song?
Well, a rap battle is usually when you make it up.
There you go, buddy. You've been challenged.
And you're gonna meet your maker.
What do you say about it?
I can't rap.
I can't either, and I don't wanna.
I can barely read it and keep up.
What kind of maple leaf is on a Canadian flag?
What kind of maple leaf, huh?
Sasha, do you know what kind of
Yeah, it's a
maple leaf is
maple
on the
leaf.
Canadian flag? Hmm?
Maple leaf.
Well, there's more than one kind of maple hairbag.
They call it the maple leaf. That's all I know.
There's not just one kind of maple tree.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is Canada says it's a maple leaf, and that's all they say. They don't say it's a sugar maple
I'm
leaf.
trying to get enlightened here. What kind of different maples are there?
There's a sugar maple. There's a silver maple. There's a red maple.
Yeah.
There's the Japanese maple.
Ooh, good one.
To eat, actually, it's a delicacy to eat the leaves. Maple leaf. What
else
kind
is
of
a
maple leaf,
delicacy?
Sasha?
Smoke with
I'm gonna say the red maple.
No. Did you guys ever, when you were in like grade school, like collect leaves, like in between like
Yeah.
wax paper? and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that too.
Yeah, but I cheated because I went in the backyard and then I come in and I ask Mom, what is that tree? Mom, what is that tree?
Correct, Sasha.
The sugar maple.
There is a sugar maple leaf on that flag.
So, which of the maple trees would they tap? Or would be
It'd be
better?
it'd
best?
be a
It's a
sugar
sugar-
maple.
The sugar maple is the one that you tap for syrup.
Cool.
Yep.
It's got the most sap, the sweetest.
Well, you can tap any kind other than red, but the sugar maple is the one that they sell the maple syrup from.
Well, it's also the most colorful in the autumn.
Oh yeah.
Have any of you guys
Mhm.
bought maple syrup recently?
Not real maple syrup. No, I bet it's
Yeah.
pretty
No, I
expensive.
have, and I'll tell you what, they're doing it really, really bad now.
It's kind
Instead
of
of
gold.
it being a syrup, it's more of a water.
Got to boil it down more.
Yeah, but you're paying out the nose for it to boil it down and get even less than what you paid for.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
They're ripping you off, dude.
that's exactly what they're doing.
It's a conspiracy, dude.
We need to sue them, man. That's it. I'm getting a hold of my lawyer, man.
You just need a dude for that, right? You need a guy
Yeah,
for
man.
that. I know a guy.
I know a guy that knows a guy, but that knows someone.
Yeah.
Well, sugar maple is hard maple. See, I wouldn't think the red maple would be tapped because they're so small.
I think a red maple is the shortest. No, Japanese maple shorter.
Maybe that's
But
what's
like
out
of
here.
the American maples, it's the shortest.
Nah, I
I
can
think
go
it
to
might
a
even.
store and get lobster and maple syrup if I want it.
I just buy fake maple syrup. I think the red maple might be the scarcest of the maple trees too.
And they call that because of the color of the wood. Am I correct?
No, because of the color of the leaves. In the summertime, it's red.
Okay, we
burgundy.
got one out here, but I don't know if it's actual red maple or what.
Well, you'll be able to tell because the leaves are not green. The leaves are red.
Okay, so they wouldn't be a dark color then?
It's like a deep burgundy color leaf.
Okay, all right, then that's what it is.
Tree stars.
They all got the helicopters for
Nice.
seed pods.
Yeah.
You can eat those too, by the way.
Oh,
Ew.
yeah. What do you mean, you?
Ew.
They're sweet.
I got a pear tree and an apple tree I'm waiting on. I've never seen pears so small.
Pears grow wild up here.
Trimmed your tree?
Yeah. They're good and ripe and they're sweet, but they're really small.
That's unreal. I wonder what type of pear tree it is then.
I don't know. Looks like it's been there for a while. I got
A lot of
cousin
times,
taking over my apple tree that I'm gonna have to pick a fight with.
yeah, a lot of times if you don't trim your tree, they will start growing smaller because it'll go too wild.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it needs trimmed up.
You get more fruit if you prune it.
Mm-hmm.
I say that, and all five one of me is gonna do what to that pear tree?
And I'll tell you what, if you can get somebody that knows what the hell they're doing, keep the wood because once it gets seasoned, you got some good wood for cookouts.
Hmm.
Any fruit wood and any nut wood except for black walnut or butternut is good for smoking or cooking, either one.
Yeah. There's always that good old West Texas mesquite.
Black walnut trees are extremely valuable.
Yeah, they are. You don't burn
Really,
those.
we got them all over up here.
But they pay good in logging for those. That's good money.
Oh, that's big money.
And they'll come in, they'll mark them all off and figure out which ones are those. They'll cut them down, cut them up, load them up, haul it off, and clean up the mess usually. And then pay you.
There was a bunch of black walnut trees going all the way up and down both sides of the street where I used to live. This logging company came through and charged those landowners to remove all the black walnut trees.
Really?
Yeah, that's how stupid people are.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
No, you're paying me for them if they're on my
Uh-huh.
property. My
Well,
God.
knowing how much they resell that wood for, you
these
can't
were
just come in and
huge.
demand my tree and then make me pay for it, knowing you're fixing to make that kind of money with it.
Oh, these were huge, couple 100-year-old,
Man,
Oh
full
my
mature
God.
black walnuts. I mean, they were very valuable trees. And they ripped off
Wow.
all those homeowners.
man, that's rafters there.
I would say probably 3 men to put your arms around the trunks of these things. That's how big they were. They were huge.
Holy crap. That is a big tree then. Wow.
And it's money either way you slice that tree. It's big enough to make a table round wise. Cut up. God, that's like I said, that's big enough to make
Hell, if it's that big around and it's that tall, you could make a lot of furniture out of that.
It's heavy.
cabinets.
It's
Yeah.
heavy furniture though. That's really
Yeah.
heavy wood.
Yeah, it is.
It's
And it's
dense.
hardwood too.
Oh, it's really dense.
But it's supposed to last a long time too.
Oh, yeah, because it's really dense. And I'll tell you what, you try to burn that stuff, good luck. It'll basically smolder.
Boy, I'm so glad I don't do that no more. I think that's something
What?
I've just promised myself. I will never burn wood for heat again. Never, ever. Not in a fireplace. Oh my God. That's such a pain in the butt.
No, I'm
It
talking for
smells
like
good, and
indoors.
just the thought of cutting up wood just brings me back to the day. Chopping it up, splitting it, stacking it, moving it,
No.
burning it every 2 hours. I
Yeah,
liked the way
just
it
so
heated the house. I liked the way it smelt. And it really was the best way to heat the house up here with allergies and whatnot. It was the best versus gas or kerosene or something like that.
I don't like the smell of kerosene when it fills the house.
I don't either.
Oh my God.
And once you burn it in the house, it takes you all year to get the smell out burning kerosene.
Yeah. And then you're right in time to do it all over again.
Yep. And it's expensive right now. Kerosene is god awful expensive.
Oh, I don't doubt that a bit.
Why would you say that, Sausage Jade?
Really? Why would you say that?
But yes, it is a lot of work. It was. It was an all summer job because you spend all summer stacking wood for the winter. And you learned your lesson if you ever run out of wood during the winter that you stack double the next summer. Never want to do that again.
Yeah, we had a job when I was a kid, when I was in my second foster home. There were two places we needed wood. One was for the house and one was for the swimming pool. They had a boiler they used to heat the pool up with.
Ain't it a little
And
cold for a pool though?
me and my brother had to split logs so they could put them into the uh, boiler so it would heat the water up. And I mean, we had to use wedges and sledgehammers and everything. These weren't small pieces of wood either.
You sound like you had it better than me, man. Heated pools and oh my God. We were in West Texas. We didn't have pools.
I'm talking like back in 62 to 64. No, more like 64 to 67, because that's where I was before I went into the home I went into, and that was in 67. That's funny.
That crazy, that cray army there.
Army vet, I will keep that in mind.
Careful, army vest. He may just be trying to get a green card over here, you know?
That's funny. That is.
And before anybody gets bent, y'all know we're just joking. Ooh. In French.
She got mad and started speaking in French. God, nothing like being swore at in a foreign language.
I don't know that I could be upset by even somebody sitting there cussing me in French. It's such a beautiful language.
I'd have to start laughing.
Like
I would too. I'd probably start laughing my butt off.
a Spanish woman.
The thing I'd like to know is what the hell did you say to her, Army vet, to make her start swearing or speaking to you in French? Probably come back and say, never mind.
I need a guy to cuss me out in French, man.
Probably was cussing them out too in French.
Take pork chops and a can of cream of mushroom soup, and you just scissor it. And then add some green beans,
Yep, that sounds
and then,
good too.
and then you just eat it.
I'm Southern.
Maybe
That
bake
would
a
be
mashed
replaced
potato or
with
something.
yeah, oh yeah, white gravy and mashed potatoes, definitely.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
I told her she is a teacher. You can't tell me nothing. I'm a man. I'm an American man. Okay. And
That's funny as hell.
I calls her the sad.
Sasha, have you ever tried doing it with sauerkraut?
Doing it.
Doing what? Doing what?
Pork
with
chop. Pork chops and
Oh,
sauerkraut.
That's my New Year's Eve treat.
pork chops and sauerkraut.
Or New Year's
Like
Day,
cooked,
not
Yeah,
New
cooked
Year's
you've never heard of
sauerkraut?
that?
Like
instead of
cooked sauerkraut or what?
yeah. It's my
How
cabbage.
was it?
That's how I eat cabbage is sauerkraut.
Did you cook it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
You
never
bake
had
it.
cooked sauerkraut. I always eat it just raw.
Oh my God. Yuck.
Usually straight from the can.
Oh.
Well, it's been cooked before it was put in a can, so yeah. There's that. But it's originally cabbage, so yeah, you have to cook it down into sauerkraut.
Yeah, I
Vinegar.
eat it straight from the
Yeah.
can. Just with a fork.
Yeah.
Just shovel it into my face.
I take a little bit of sauerkraut and I wrap it around a black eyed pea and yeah, eat all the way through it. Yeah.
Sasha, if you've never done it, I don't know if you like sauerkraut or not, but it is quite vinegary. So you might, I don't know if you'd want to drain it or what, but kind of seems like that would though defeat the purpose because it comes out really super tender.
That's
I
right.
like it crunchy.
THC, Army vet. THC.
Sounds good to me. What's wrong with that?
Oh, our government needs to get it together and instead of doing it on pats like across the country.
Funny, Sasha.
You're gonna have to elaborate, Sausage Jade.
I'm waiting.
That's a trap. I ain't touching that.
Yeah, that's a Sausage Jade. I wish she would quit hiding down there in chat and come chill with us.
Right?
We're talking about just everything. Yeah, yes, food. Yeah, yeah, food. I got lost there. Yeah, food. I don't know. I'm gonna have to let Airbag answer that. He was the one with the question.
You wanted suggestions.
Is that a competition?
Isn't that what us Americans do, though? We keep adding things.
Sausage Jade said all of the above.
I'm from Canada, after all.
Canada. I guess I'm gonna have to start assigning challenges.
He's got the flushed face on every comment.
We can ask Army Vet Sausage J. Do you consider yourself aggressive?
She's from Canada. I would say no.
Airbag Sausage Jade aggressive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never talked with an American before. Yeah. Wow.
Sauce is not aggressive. Oh no, Well, you need to come cook with Airbag.
Yeah. There you go.
Cooking with Airbag. That could be the name of the new show, the new live stream. Cooking with Airbag.
You know, that will require a few hairnet just for show. I think 80% of women are more aggressive than men. I don't know.
They're more aggressive than men.
Are you talking attitude?
I guess it depends on what you mean by aggressive.
Yeah, I guess that depends on what you mean by aggressive.
No, I didn't think so, but I guess I can.
Size, everybody.
What?
He was leaned back out of the view.
Does Herbig think we can see?
Aggressively getting the outcome they want. We just okay, I'll give you that. We go for it more aggressively. In this day and time. Career education. Yeah, I see that. I mean, but where was it gonna go after women's lib, right?
Downhill. All
Yeah,
downhill.
yeah,
Downhill. Good answer.
all
Good
that was left
answer.
was, all that was left was for just us to turn aggressive, you know. Sasha.
I'm aggressive with those American beards and long hair. What?
I don't have long hair.
You don't have long hair.
Aggressive with it. I don't get it.
I think that was for you, Hairbag.
You think?
Hairbag doesn't have a beard though.
No,
Well, you got to work on that Hairbag. There's your head.
no, I don't. No. I look like crap. I tried that this winter and my God, it looked like crap. Plus, I couldn't leave the damn thing alone. I was pulling hair out every 5 minutes.
Itchy, was it? A little itchy.
Yes.
I've always wondered how you gods do that, honestly. I don't know if I
It's
could walk
only-
around with hair on my face.
It only itches at first. Once it gets long enough, it becomes just soft, super soft. Well, mine does, anyways.
Do you oil yours?
The only way I found to keep it from itching is if you comb it constantly.
Well, now, Diesel Dave, his sparkles. It's like his has glitter in it.
Army vet. Sasha is being aggressive. Sasha. Army vet, you started it.
I can't believe nobody's gonna come challenge anybody just for the fun of it. I guess I'm gonna have to start making up challenges and then start picking.
Seriously, I don't know what to challenge anybody to.
I've come up with like a zillion ideas. You pick one.
All right, number 1. Oh,
Number one.
Jesus. Arctic sounds like a porn star on Pawn Star show.
Oh.
That deep voice.
Jeez.
See, that's the kind of voice that I need
All right, Sasha, I challenge you.
in my Maps app. You know, that soothing, calm voice. Instead of that female voice going, recalculating. Like, she intimidates me. I think I upset
All right,
her.
Army vet, what is it? 'Cause I got one for you.
All right. Oh. Y'all can have a dad joke off. 3 laughs and you lose.
Good, I'll lose.
Mm.
You coming up, Sasha?
Hmm.
Let's do this thing.
Y'all have a dad joke off. 3 laughs and you lose.
I would think 3 laughs and you win.
Well, now to be classified as a dad
Telling
joke,
jokes and try not to laugh.
it being classified as a dad joke, it has to be kind of flat, kind of lame.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Sounds interesting.
Your job is to try to make the other person laugh. Okay. I can't. People are sleeping, but I got a joke. All right. What is it?
Here, I'll go there.
God, I can just imagine. What was it?
Whoa. Oh, I can't get you up. That was a good one.
All right, I got one for you, Sasha. Why did the street light turn red?
Hmm.
You would too if you had to change in the middle of the street.
That is a perfect dad joke. That's a good one. Oh.
Your turn, Sasha.
Hang on just a second, guys.
Okay.
I like that streetlight joke. That was a good one. Because the P is silent. What? What?
Yeah, really. What?
That was straight out of deep left field.
What'd you do? Give us the answer before the joke?
Who's on first?
Yeah,
What's on
right.
second? Tomorrow's the shortstop.
We're not playing Jeopardy, Sasha. You can't give the answer and expect us to choose the question.
Can you see the question?
No.
No, I don't see any question marks.
Nope. after you said I've fallen and I can't giddy up, it says dunno. And then because the P is silent. And then you said, can you see the question? That's all we see.
Where do polar bears keep their money?
In the snowbank.
There you go. Good one. You got it. Very good, Mouse.
That was pretty quick, boss. I was sitting there racking my brain.
Me too. Me
Like,
too.
I'm thinking in a purse and a handbag, polar bear's money. What?
I'm trying to think of one.
What would bears be without bees?
Honey. Oh
I'll give-
no.
I'll give y'all a
Honey.
minute. I'll give y'all a minute.
Ears.
Yeah.
Ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. One more and she's got me.
I got one for you, hairbag.
All right.
Spell. Hold on. What does EYES spell? Oh wait, no.
Eyes.
What is YES spell?
Yes.
What does EYES spell?
Eyes.
Yeah. I did it backwards. I fucked it up. But I'm a mom, so I get to be bad at dad jokes. I can't remember the other one. What? Boiling water? Oh, fair enough.
Oh, jeez. God, I know I know more than that traffic one. And I'm drawing a blank.
I got one.
All right.
Railroad crossing. Look out for cars. Can you spell that without any R's?
IT.
No, but you have the right idea.
Yeah, you said, can I spell it
No, I can't.
without
say,
any R's?
I said,
T-H-A-T.
can you spell that
T-H-A-T.
without any R's? THAT.
All right. THAT.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Remember those story problems they gave us in school? It was always stuff like that, where they'd throw out a distraction and then
Oh,
ask
yeah.
a super simple question.
Yep. I'll have to go find those trick words. I remember once our teacher gave us a page full of, and it was like the word upside down, but it was written in a tricky way.
Mm-hmm.
Like anagrams and palindromes. Palindromes mostly like words that are spelled the same way
Well,
forwards
no,
and
it would be
backwards.
like there would be a man's face in the moon, in the word moon. What would that mean?
What?
You know, like a little stick figure man in the O of the word moon. What would that be?
Charade.
It would be the man in the moon, or man, the man in the moon.
Oh, I get you like word pictures.
Yeah,
Oh, I think Pictionary.
Kind of like
Like
Pictionary, yeah.
Pictionary?
Well, no, let me see.
Pictionary is like charades. It's actual charades.
Oh,
Isn't it?
all right. I don't know. I
I
was
think.
just taking a wild guess, actually.
What would you call that?
Those are like word pictures, though, I think is what Mouse is talking about. Like, what was that one?
Let's see if I can find him.
Hell, this has turned into a pretty good live mouse. 3 hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping somebody would come up with one of their challenges already.
Yeah, me
Still
too. Other
waiting
than,
on
well,
you, Hairbag.
honestly, I have to concede, and I'll tell you why. She came up with more jokes than I could.
She's got more.
Yeah.
Called word plexer puzzles. Word plexer puzzles.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Hmm.
Let me
Oh,
see.
she's smart. She's got some college degrees, so.
Oh, that's what they are too. There they are. Thank you, Sasha Jade.
Sasha, what was it you said you were working on your doctorate now?
Let's see if y'all can see these.
Doctorate in what? Okay, I got one. Me and Buddy used to do a song where he said, a king. I said a line. It was the Gilligan's Island theme song. There.
Can y'all see those?
She said typos there.
Can I see that? No, not really. But, hold on, let me enlarge it. I can't see the chat right now, though. I could kind of see it, yeah.
What's a better? Let me see if I can see a better one.
Oh, okay.
Picture page, it's picture page. Remember that show, Picture Page?
Yeah.
No. What was that about?
Picture page? You remember that?
No,
It was
never
I don't
heard of
know.
it.
Bill Cosby hosted it.
Oh,
It
really?
was yeah, it was like
Huh.
it was like child's learning,
Oh,
kind of like Sesame Street or Electric Company type of thing. Captain Kangaroo, all that good stuff.
Trying to find one that we could actually see.
Reading a Rainbow.
Let's see. Try this one. I have way too many tabs open. There it is. Nope.
Whoa.
Damn it.
of course, Holmes up right above me, huh?
Oh, jeez.
The hell?
I was scanned in.
Can y'all see that?
If I stand up and walk over to my 50-inch big screen TV, then I can see it. And press my nose against it. Let's see.
Let's see, like that one right there would be touchdown. That one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet
6 foot underground.
underground. Yeah. This is the crap our teachers used to hand us. Used to irritate me.
See, some of them I get, some of them I don't get.
Do you get this one? It's a dash and it says program
Blank program.
or space program.
Space
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay. I'm thinking underscore program.
Yeah.
Space program. Yeah, good one.
Hey, look. There.
So, oh, that's a little bit bigger. Crossroads.
Long underwear.
Knee
Sandbox.
on lights. Neon lights.
Yep. Mind over matter. Not life after death.
Oh, that one. It has it has the word blouse and it has the word C on it.
See-through blouse.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Ring around the collar.
Okay.
Hangnail.
Yeah.
Upside down cake.
Ooh, prices.
Rising prices.
Yeah. Upside down cake.
Blow up.
Yep, blow up.
Broken glass.
Oh, that one right there. GESG. Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Oh, jeez.
But see, we could flop something like that out here back. It's whatever you want. I mean,
Right.
there's thousands of choices.
Those are fun. They make you think.
Yeah.
Teach you to think outside the box.
I had this one teacher, and I remember on the first day of school, she gave us this paper, and it had a list of directions on it. And I mean, it got wild. I mean, you got down to like number 10 or 11, and it tells you to hop on one foot and rub your head and all this weird stuff, right? The first instructions were to write your name and the date at the top of the paper. And the second direction was to turn the page over and be quiet. And you would not believe how nobody in the class did number 2. They just skipped right over it. Everybody's doing all the silly stuff. And she got us. She's like, if you'd followed directions, you'd have seen in there that one of the directions was to turn your paper over and sit there. Not to go any further.
What the hell?
What?
Sasha's got a bunch of letters in one of her messages. Capital JYTV, JYTVH.
Oh, she's just typing stuff.
No, I'm wondering if it's one of those things she was talking about.
I don't know.
Oh, she dropped the phone.
That was floor dialing.
Damn thing, huh?
Yeah. Well, we've been on here about 3 hours, guys.
Yep.
You gonna call it?
I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go climb in bed. I say we meet again tomorrow about the same place, same time.
All right. Sounds good to me.
You coming, Arctic?
I might, if I don't have anything going on, for sure.
All right. Probably about, let's see, tomorrow's going to be, what, Friday?
Yep.
Oh, is it? It's tomorrow Friday already?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Good stuff starts about 8, right? 7 or 8.
Yeah.
So say about 4 or 5 o'clock. Do an early one.
All right. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I guess I will wrap this up. I want to thank everybody, Arctic and Hairbag, for coming up on chat.
Thank you.
Us. You guys think about your challenge. Sasha Jade, thank you for coming and joining us in chat, and everybody else that joined us in chat tonight. Army Vet. I know Big Dog Moss swung through for a minute.
Yep.
Blondie was here. And of course, Arctic and me and Hairbag. And shout out to the replay crew, guys. Get your challenges in. Either meet me at the next live or leave a comment down below if you've got somebody you'd like to challenge. We'll get hooked up.
Okay, Sasha. I'll get a hold of you.
Yeah,
Have a good night, everybody.
You too, Arctic.
Good night, Arctic.
And we'll see everybody on the next one. Let's throw this one off.